Welcome to the Science Modern Classroom. This video is going to tell you about how to manage what you're doing inside the classroom. To begin with, as you saw in the Schoology video, you will have 3 different types of assignments. Must-do assignments are required. They provide you with the essential information and skills you will need to understand the material. Should-dos are recommended. They provide a deeper understanding and additional practice, especially if you may need to go back and review, if you need to retake a mastery check, for example, or even for extra review before a test or quiz. An Aspire to Do activity is also recommended if you have the time. It will allow you to extend your learning, apply it in new situations, and even provide you with a challenge. When you're working in class, sometimes you will need paper copies of the activity, and sometimes you will want to have a paper copy instead of a digital copy in Schoology. So you will find the paper copies in the file bin against the window. It is organized by lesson within each unit, and then you'll see next to the lesson number, point something. The second number is the activity number, and it will match up with what you see in Schoology. One thing to point out is that sometimes there will be 2 or 3 different versions of a activity. So if your Schoology page says that you've been assigned version 1, please take the version 1. If you've been assigned version 2, please take version 2. As you're working through your activities independently or with a partner, sometimes you might feel like you need a break, and that's okay. Brain breaks are meant to give you a chance to take a break, gather your thoughts before you get ready to move on. You can draw, read a book, take a bathroom or a stretch break, for example. It is meant to be independent. You are not there just to socialize and distract classmates. And please keep your brain breaks short, 5 minutes or less. One thing you'll see in our classroom is a progress tracker. Every class has a color and it will have your name on it. Make sure you find your name and put a check mark when you are done with each activity. If there's an activity that says find a partner, you can use the progress tracker to find someone else who's on the same activity as you, or at least is far enough ahead that they can complete the activity with you. What if you need help? First thing you should do is check your notes or rewatch the instructional video for the guided notes. 2, ask your partner, someone who's sitting near you. This does not mean stand up and walk across the room to find someone. Number 3, the TA of the day might be able to help. If you've asked 3 and you still don't have the answer, you can then write your name on the board to get in line for help from the teacher. So you can write your name on the board and the teacher will see who needs some help, and I can come help you out and answer your question. Speaking of the TA for the day, this is a teacher assistant, and the teacher may, on some days, choose one student to be the TA of the day. This is a student that you can ask for help, and if the student sees your name on the board, they might offer to help you out if they are able to. What if you are interested in being the TA for the day? Some things that I might look for is that you are on pace or ahead of pace with your lessons. If you're trying to catch up, I'd rather you focus on your own work. If you feel like a level 4 on a certain lesson, meaning you feel like you understand so well that you're comfortable enough to help your classmates, I might ask you to be the TA for the day. But please make sure if you are helping your classmates, you are not just giving them answers, you are helping them find what they need or talk through a question that they have. One final thing, at the end of each lesson is a required mastery check to make sure that you have mastered this lesson, you know the material well enough that you're ready to move on. While you're taking a mastery check, you need to work independently, so I know what you know. This system here is where you take a clothespin and you can put it on your computer screen so that people know you are working independently and they will not disturb you. After you take a mastery check, what happens? Two things. First, you might earn a 75% or higher. In that case, it is time for you to maybe try a should do or an aspire to do activity. Or if it's available, you may move on to the next lesson. What if you don't earn a 75%? You earn less than. This is an opportunity for you to go back and review maybe something that you didn't understand, so we call that revise. I will make sure I let people know if they need to revise. So I would suggest you review your guided notes, rewatch the video, or maybe try a should do activity that will help you understand what you didn't get the first time around. After that, you will reassess. This means you will take the mastery check again. Eventually, you will earn a 75% or higher and you'll be ready to move on.